Nick Hawkins, West Ham Fan TV, just come back from Stamford Bridge virtually. It was Chelsea 3, West Ham 0. Tough one to take that one because I don't think we deserve to be on the end of an island like that, to be honest.
Well, we didn't really, Nicky, but like you know when you get that moment of dread when sort of you see the team sheet, and then you've got a couple of things there that you're really not happy with, and it's kind of going to be a long night. And I know we've got a few injuries, etc., but seeing Noble in the lineup, look, it didn't exactly set us up for a positive evening. Look, I'm not a Noble hater. We can all talk about how he's been a great servant for the club, blah, 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 and he's a professional athlete. I'm not going to knock a professional athlete, especially when I can't run around the block. However, the way we were set up, the way we started the game, Chelsea were very, they were zipping the ball about very quickly. We just didn't seem to find our feet for the first 20 minutes at least. But wow, we really miss Masuaku as well. There's a lot going on at the moment where we just don't have the staff to cover, and we're playing with bare bones. When you add Noble to the mix, for me, there's a reason that we've been playing better as a side over the last, season, and it's because Mark Noble shouldn't be starting a game for West Ham. I don't think anybody can hand on heart turn around and say Mark Noble should start for a game for West Ham. I don't know what it is. The time for sort of the loyalty and whatever perversion he's got with giving him a start, and it's got to go. We've moved on from that. We've moved on from Mark Noble. I'm sorry, he can come on for 5 minutes at the end to tie up a game, but we're not going anywhere with the starting lineup like that.
Who would you prefer to send in tonight? Because obviously Lanzini went down injured quite late. It's predictable because this time of year we're always going to be picking up injuries, and we've got a bare squad as it is.
We have, yeah. And there wasn't much of a choice. I mean, a lot of people were upset that Ben Rama didn't start. Didn't think he was particularly impressive when he'd come on after sort of 60 minutes. However, it would have set us up probably in a more positive attacking formation. There isn't a lot to choose from, Nicky, to be honest, at the moment. However, the Fornals perversion as well, it's just too much for me. He works hard, but you can't say where he's been effective. He runs around like a headless chicken. First he's on the left, then he's on the right. And I just don't see where he fits into the equation at the moment. He just bops about. And you can't knock the lad for trying, but there was no end product. Rice had a decent game. Souček broke up the play. Soufal did as much as he could.
The thing is, mate, I think we've got a lot of triers, and I think we need a bit more quality.
Yeah, I mean, the difference between us and Chelsea tonight, you can say it till we're blue in the face. We dominated large parts of the game, probably 30 or 40 minutes of the game. Last 20 minutes of the first half, first 25 minutes of the second half, we bossed it. We were more physical. They couldn't cope with our power, but there was no end product. And then when push came to shove, you've got Tammy Abraham to stick a couple in. Well, Haller's not mobile like Tammy Abraham. He's not going to stick a couple in like that. Yeah, we miss Antonio, of course. I'm not going to say the obvious things. However, yeah, they've got they've got quality. They've got Pulisic they've got the quality to finish. We're lumping up the ball to Andy Carroll Mark II, who's probably not as effective because at least Andy Carroll had experience in the Premier League. I said to you last time, I'm a Haller advocate. I was, and I don't dig the lad. There is still a lot. But he can't lead the line. Not on a night like this where you've got Noble in defence and we've got no creativity to unlock the Chelsea defence. It's just not there. It's not going to happen. So as I said, from the very beginning, when I saw the lineup, I thought we were in for a very long night. And as I say, the only difference was they had players that could put the ball in the back of the net. We dominated them, but that don't count for nothing in the end, does it?
No, we got. I mean, it's a defeat that I'm not going to take too personally because I think there's a lot of positives to take from the game. I thought we played quite well without the end product. Play like that against Brighton, we beat them, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I think we've got enough to get over the line against Brighton. Playing in that form, as I think we'll be dominant in the right ways, and I think we'll still be able to bang on. I think that's the only game this season we haven't scored. Am I correct?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
First game.
Yeah. And sorry, I don't want to make the Noble comparison, but yeah, Noble starts that game, starts this game, we don't score. We're not set up to attack. If we can get, if there's a couple of people that are back for that game, we put in Ben Rama, we put in Lanzini, we shuffle things about a bit. Yeah, we beat Brighton, but not starting with that lineup, Nicky. Not for me.
No.
Scrape a draw if we put Noble in again.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for joining us, man. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Nicky.